Just texted me yesterday and said that Spence 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 activated his rematch. Yeah, he just activated his rematch.
Confirmed, is it?
Huh?
That's confirmed.
That's confirmed, but we don't have a date and stuff like that. Just texted me yesterday and said that
they didn't even show the real clip. Bomac kind of was focusing. He's like, "Is that Paulie? Like, what the fuck he doing over here?" It was funny as hell. They edited that part out. But yeah, so Bomac confirmed it. And now the world's talking about it. Go ahead and drop that, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. This photo probably go viral. This photo probably go viral, and I'm gonna cook on it. This is EJ, man. Now, I'm sure the OG Drico Bay don't know how to do any of that Photoshop stuff, and I don't know how to do any of that shit either. But this is what EJ is looking like. This is what he looking like. So he been chilling, of course, right? He put on some size, put on some weight. But come on, man. The weight is going to be a selling point for this fight. They're going to be used the weight. Errol Spence was weight drained. He had this, man. It's like Drico say. It's the same social security number, same birthday, same guy. None of that shit's going to matter, bro. He been through the accident before he fought Danny Garcia. Before he fought Ugas. Now it's a problem when he got his ass kicked. Now it's an issue when he got his ass. See, Errol Spence himself is not making any of these excuses. And this is probably likely going to be a heavy conversation as this thing continues to build up. Is the excuses and all the weight. And then they go get in the ring, and he go get in the ring with Crawford. There's going to be an even more one-sided beatdown. And then they likely going to disappear from boxing. Because the Spence fans that held it down and said, you know what, my man lost. It is what it is. You know, there's those guys, and then there's other guys that's just like, you know, Crawford they can't just believe he did what he did to do. They can't believe he did what he did to do. So going into this rematch, Bomac said he hopes it's this year. He hopes it's before the end of this year is out. So they want to get that in. And going into next year, they probably want to try to get a fight with Canelo Alvarez because they really, really, really seem to be interested in that fight. But EJ, man, I don't know, man. I salute him, though. I salute him. He getting back in there with that dude again. Right away, knowing that he's not the skill gap was just too wide, bro. Terence Crawford been preparing for this dude for years. You know what I'm saying? They got up in the ring with Terence Crawford. They thought it was a magician. They thought it was just smoke and mirrors. Remember he said the smoke and mirrors and shit? Who he fought and all that? Yeah, man, they really was believing that Terence Crawford wasn't the real deal. But deep down he knew. After so long, I think he knew. And once Boots started to make some noise, then he said, you know what, let me go ahead and fight Crawford and go ahead and close this shit out. But Terence Crawford showed up in that fight with Errol Spence like he showed up in no other fight. Everything was real tight. Everything was real efficient. He was strong. I mean, Errol Spence showed it's gonna be a really hard sell. I'm about to fight. Man. It's gonna be a hard sell though. It's gonna be a real hard sell. See, he does what EJ always do, bro. He does what he always do, bro. There was nothing really different. He was just in there with somebody that had better speed, better power, better boxing ability, more reach. He was just in there with a better fighter, bro. Look at that. Boom, boom. All that lunging in shit, Crawford was waiting for it. Put him on his ass with a quick little tap, tap. Put him on his ass. He damn near flew back. Come on, man. Boom! Flew on his ass. You saw that? It didn't even like he hit him that hard either. But Spence balance is so bad. And Team Crawford knew this going in. The dude got really bad balance. Dude. Tapped him. It was a tap. Boop. Almost like he fell out the damn sky. Boop. Yep. See, look at that. Come on, man. What's he gonna do different in the rematch, bro? It's not nothing about size. He's supposed to be the bigger man July 29th. The stronger man July 29th. Far from the case. I wonder if the Spence guys gonna show up, man. Y'all need to come on back. 7th round, unless Bud decides to carry him longer. I think Bud's gonna get him up out of there, bro. I say it probably don't go no longer than 5 rounds this time. Yeah, Bud's gonna be more healthy at 154. Bud's gonna be more healthy at 154. He said he even had a hard time making 147. So I would imagine at 35 years old, he'll be a lot more comfortable fighting at 154 pounds versus being 35 years old fighting at 147 pounds. I think this will be his 8th fight at welterweight now, you guys. 8th. And his 7th opponent, because it's the same guy as Spence. You said this fight won't go past 6, like Spence fans like to go on about. Guys aren't the same after beatings like that. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, you ain't lying, Carnage. Guys aren't the same after beatings like that, bro. Like when he get in there, he's gonna be reacting to shit. You know, Crawford might faint. Spence gonna react. Like he got a lot of work to do, bro. And this leads me to believe that he's just looking to cash out, man. Because he got too much work to do to get up in there and take this. For me to believe he's serious. He got way too much work to do, bro. Look at him. Then he got to get back in shape again. You know Crawford ain't out here looking like this right now. And he was the winner. And you know he ain't out here looking like this. Like I said, man, EJ looking to hop back in there this quick. He looking to get the rest of that money up off the table. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Early morning show. Start doing morning shows. And then I'll let you guys know when we go back on the evenings. But we're going to be doing morning shows. So be on the lookout for those. And then we're going to do fans' perspectives too again. Part 2. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. But I don't know if the Spence guys are going to come back, man. I don't know if they know what they saw, man. Deep down in their soul, they know what they saw, bro. They could be fanatics all they want to, but as boxing fans, we all know what we saw that night. We saw one guy that was vastly superior than another guy in almost every regard. Guys are looking for Sean T still. Now Sean T came and paid his debts and everything. He says EJ Drico, the OG Drico Bay says EJ been getting his ass beat starting with Porter. That Porter fight took a lot of EJ. It was a war. Yeah, it was a war. It wasn't even supposed to be a war, remember? Remember what they were saying before that fight too? OG, they were saying that Porter was an in-shape street fighter, couldn't sell at a family diner. He can't fight, he can't punch, he can't do this. And then after he gave Errol Spence the toughest fight of his career, oh man, Sean Porter, man, he needs to fight Crawford then. Sean Porter, he's the great, you know, this, that, and Porter. Like, man, we been knew Porter could possibly do this to this dude. If you know boxing for real, you knew that was a possibility that was going to happen. That fight was a split decision win for him, bro. People forget that. Crawford gets in there with Porter, kind of coasting around, finds out like, hey, man, you need to turn it up, bud. He turns it up on dude and gets him up out of there almost instantly, bro. Right when he wanted to. Almost like he could have just did it at any time. Almost like he could have just did it at any time, dog. Who does that? Let alone the Sean Porter. And you see Sean Porter, he looked like a damn football player. Big ass head, just big short dude, just big stocky dude like he just run through a wall. You know what I'm saying? But stopping dudes like that, bro. So I already knew that Errol Spence was gonna get his butt kicked. I already knew. His style is just, Crawford's style is just all wrong for him. Crawford's just a more disciplined fighter. It's just too many things, bro. And Errol Spence is still that same guy with that same Social Security number going into this rematch. It ain't gonna be no different.